When I was a teenager, one of my favorite things to do when I went to the grocery store with my mom was go collect comics. And one of the first comics that I got really obsessed over was the Sonic Archie series, and I especially got obsessed over this one character, Geoffrey St. John, who is apparently one of the most hated comic book characters in history. But that didn't matter to me, because what I did was I started to, in the summers off from school, make my own comics. So here is a comic with my own character, skunk character that I made, and she eventually went on her own adventure to Australia. And that said, there is a character that has some overlap between characters from Australia and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is why I shared the first comic in a second. But I also want to focus on another background character, this character right here. That's Will Wallaby, and he actually was in the published version of this book that I made in 2005, almost 20 years ago. I made this character here, Will, and in this comic book that I drew, Selma has a tragic backstory, trademark, like most characters do, and Will decides to abandon his Wallaby tribe to take care of Selma along with his friends in the Australian outback. And in this story, there was a lot of drama and things like that, but anyway, Will Wallaby was a character that I created based on my love of Australian animals and things like that. That's what this whole comic book was based on. So, that said, I recently was inspired to take some photos of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, and that includes this guy. This is Walkabout, who is not a wallaby but a kangaroo, but as it turns out, there was a wallaby character in the works, very stereotypical Australian outback kind of character, and so I figured, why not do the best of both worlds, like Hannah Montana, and combine them both together to make Will Walkabout Wallaby. There he is. Enjoy.